Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Laststandgamers, and welcome. Now, you guys asked for it. You asked for me to look at some more of the upcoming drone ships. Now, here in front of me is the Last Stand Battleship. Yes, I'm not too sure of that name, Ryan, just yet. But as you can tell, this one's been created by Ryan, and it's absolutely massive. I'll spawn the character in just so you can get a bit of a size comparison of the thing. I look absolutely tiny like an ant. So let's go with the firepower. We'll go around the ship, we'll pop inside, and then we'll give it a little bit of a test. So up front, we've got ourselves... This is horrible. There's so much firepower. This is like the ultimate shotgun. This might even just get banned by the Colony Wars crew because it's so powerful. But you can see at the sides here, to protect these cannons, it's got these massive arrays of blast armoured blocks. And if I go inside here and have a little peek, you can see it's got this combination of both decoys, blast blocks. Oh, it's going to cause some trouble. The only issue with this ship that could prevent it from being in Colony Wars is the amount of conveyors that are stuck next to each other. It's a well-known fact that conveyors are a big cause of lag. But anyway, not to put down on it, let's have a look at the top deck. Now, the top deck goes in 3 layers. We have ourselves so many barrels. This is so much power. I love it. So we've got ourselves 3 cannons on the lower deck. We've got 3 coil cannons on the upper deck, and then we've got the triple barrel cannons in 2 on the top. And of course, we've got ourselves all these cannons on the side. This is really crazy, Ryan. Why would you want to do this thing? This would definitely see the end of the vengeance. So as we continue working along, we've got just another 3 coil cannons. Not super effective in this position, especially that cannon there on the top. I can't see them doing too much damage. And as we come to the rear deck, we have the Excalibur type markings. So we've got like some sort of cross going on there. Maybe it's saluting something to Clanger. I don't know. So on the side, we've got back-to-back turrets, continuing further with the theme of just more turrets. There's so many turrets on this thing that, I don't know, someone should call the turret police, and we need to launch an investigation to see where he's got these turrets actually from. So if we go to the lower deck, we've got a repeat going on there again. Now, the only problem that I see with this particular ship is the angle of its firepower. You'll have to be quite far away for all of the upper and the centre battery to actually hit you. But we'll test that out in a moment. So as we continue working along our way down the side, we enter into this area where it kind of thins out. We've got these 2 sort of rounded pods that I really like the look of. And then we enter into the engine bay. So on the side of the engine bay, we have more cannons. Oh, and guess what we've got inside the engine bay, just in case? Some Vulcans. So inside this little engine bay, we've got a little pod like that, a little bit of lighting, and the secret door that I should probably not tell you, but that's how you get into the thing. And if we have a look in this area, we have the sort of fake bridge, the bridge that is there for good looks and doing sort of really cool cinematics, but we'll go inside and show you that later. Let's continue working our way to the rear. So the weak spot really isn't the rear of this ship either. I think there's too many Vulcans going on here. These Vulcans are going to shoot themselves, but you can see we've got 2 coil cannons towards the rear, and we've got the large thrust pack there. So still at the rear, you're going to receive a lot of firepower from them turrets. I just love how it sort of spans out into these engine bay cells. Now, let's hop aboard. So if we come through the side little thrusters and we enter through this door, we're going to stay in spectator, so we might get a little bit disorientated. In case you make it this far, we have a lockdown procedure. So we've got the airtight doors here that'll seal up, stopping people from getting in there and delaying them if they try to grind in as well. We've also got the automatic turrets that are all going to have to be armed individually, but they should stop people from getting inside. Now, if you played many PvP battles, you'll notice that one of the biggest issues is that when grinders get inside your ship and start disabling your components. So as we come in here, of course, we've got some lovely drone propaganda, just what you need as you're walking the halls. Maybe some more posters will follow. We'll have to see if I have any time in Photoshop to build some more. And we've got various other cockpits at other locations, and above us is the wall of jump drives, so the ship can do multiple jumps into various different areas. As we come to the rear here, we've also got another hidden cockpit. Another PvP tactic that you'll learn is the more hidden cockpits the better. So as we come to this lower deck, you'll notice that there is various backup reactors, more conveyors, and there is the crew quarters. So we can pop this door open, and we've got various benches, and this purple colour goes on throughout. So if you don't like the colour purple, you're not in luck with this particular design. and this leads on to the bed area. Now Ryan was very nicely telling me that from these little beds you can look out the window and you can see the thruster out the side there, because this ship is fitted with a number of interior thrusters. Now, interior thrusters are great in PvP cyber designs because, of course, the armor on the exterior are going to protect the thrusters, keeping them in action. So here we have the emergency bridge. So the emergency bridge here is very simple. We've got all the displays you need. You pop into here and you are armored, you are protected. Wow, this thing is long and scary. It does look like a giant rectangle, but there is a lot of detailing going on to these side sort of skirts as well as that cannon at the front there. I'm actually scared of firing it just in case. Let's just fire the battery and just get a quick look for it. That is going to be intimidating. Oh yes. Oh, I love the firepower. So let's continue walking back through our airlock and we'll go to the upper deck. Now this is the show bridge. All ships have show bridges. It's where you kind of command the vessel when you're out of combat. So you've got various seating for different bits of the crew. Perfect for cinematics, this design. And we've also got this little control panel. And if I enter into here, you get this really cool look looking down into various positions on the bridge. You've not got much of a view from them windows, so you've just kind of got them as a little bit of daylight to convince you that is necessary. So if we come down into this particular section, let me just try to remember exactly where I am, because this particular ship does get you lost. We've got the various armories so we can quickly grab some supplies, and if we drop ourselves back down, go around through here, if I believe correct, I'm lost. I'm absolutely lost. Ryan, you should have given me a better tour because now I can't work out which way I'm going through your ship. So we'll go down here, we'll take a right, and we'll take a right again. Now this is the right area, I believe so. So as we work through this area, we're kind of going into sort of the back inner workings of this ship through this other airlock, and we enter into the command center. Now, as you guys like to know, I like to have a place to talk about ships before we actually produce them, and aboard this ship we've got a place just like this. We can have the whole of the colony crew around us. We can then talk through the different ships, we can have people pointing through the designs, and the area around the table is big enough so you can have a big ship, and I really like that. So if we head down here, Ryan's added this really cool feature in, the internal thrusters. They're the beds that were in before, and then we've got a toilet. So you can use the toilet at your own risk, and I wouldn't recommend that the captain decides to do any heavy thrusting while you're on the toilet, or you're going to be in some serious situations. So we continue moving through the ship here, and we enter into the thrust room of death and destruction. Of course, pirates, people we capture, maybe even Captain Jack, if we manage to capture him alive, we'll send him into this particular room, and then we'll thrust him to death. No, actually, that sounds so wrong. No, I forget I even said that. So we'll continue working our way through here, and now we are in the gyroscope room. Of course, you need a gyroscope room. Every ship needs one, but you can just see the sort of, I don't know, it's majestic. It's such a majestic gyroscope room. I don't think I've described a gyroscope room like that before, but very nice indeed. So that is the internals of such a large ship. So you wanted to see it. The Excalibur has its target in its sights. This poor little Oathkeeper over there is really not going to know what's hit it. We're going to just test out how powerful this ship's frontal fire can be. Another thing is, how well can it maneuver, because if it can't maneuver in a fight, that front volley is going to be absolutely useless. So let's go back to our cockpit. We're closing in on the target. We are 3.42 out. We've not got any cameras on the front, or maybe they haven't been activated. That would be interesting, because we really can't aim this broadside. So if I fire off a shot now, let's have a look. See, I've missed because I can't aim above. Let's fire a little bit down, see if we can get another volley off at the target. Let's just get over there with the camera so we can get a quick volley off. Yeah, so it's good. The big difficulty is going to be actually aiming and hitting this thing. So that was a massive critical. Yep, that's all the weapons going in off once, and sim speed's down, of course. But do I have enough power to avoid this collision? That's the question. No, I don't. I simply don't. But that heavy armor should just push it out the way. Let's have a look. Yeah, he doesn't even care. Should have dared do it at this close range. Give it a frontal volley. Let's do it. So, frontal volley at this range. Best of luck, Oathkeeper. Yeah, that's the end of that ship. That ship's not seen anymore. But you can see some of the turrets on the top do need a little bit more space to be able to target them. Most of the Vulcans are going down. We're getting some of the volleys going in from the rear. It's still holding its own though, the Oathkeeper, about a ship of this size. Just a look at the final damage. Yeah, the firepower of our ship is just pushing away. We've got a few shots coming back out of it. Where is the damage actually focused? Going towards the front. Really nothing to worry about here. Let's just adjust it, give it one more volley with the battery, if we can aim it a little bit better. Of course, if we had the crosshair on, it would help. There we go. That was a massive impact again. Let's adjust it a little bit left. Fire another volley. Yeah, I just wouldn't want to be aboard there right now. It has been cut to ribbons. The power's still online. If we had more weapon systems, still be okay. Not a great performance, but it does definitely have the firepower that we're looking for. Anyway, let us know in the comment section below if you think a ship like this should be in the DRF force, and more importantly, should it be a flagship? Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.